He's going to try and get the Jaguar as well. It's 3 wide, and there goes Degrassi. Comes out at the last minute and forces his way past Freitz. They're still wheel to wheel. He's going for it now. Oh,
what a move!
Evans up through Beau Rivage. De Vries on pole. Wehrlein alongside him on the front row of the grid. Rast and Mortara are on the second row. Lynn and Evans behind them. And we go green under the lights. Not a good start for Wehrlein, a lot of wheel spin. That could give Rast an opportunity on the right-hand side in the 33 car to get him into second place, and Wehrlein locks up. He manages to make the corner. The other Porsche of Andre Lotterer goes in a little bit deep. Everybody safely through the first corner, and Nick De Vries has got a great start. Wehrlein's mistake has helped him sprint clear up at the front. There's an attack from Mitch Evans, trying to go side by side with Alex Lynn. Just about give each other enough room, then down towards turn 1. There goes Bird, up the inside of Gunter. Bird takes 7th position, and Gunter in the blue and white BMW, now under pressure from Andre Lotterer. But it's a late move over, Bird's on the dust. Bird gets past. Rast and Wehrlein, and he goes to the outside of the chicane, snatches the right front, but gets it done. Round the outside, and smart thinking from Wehrlein. He activates his attack mode and gets out just in front of Mortara. So Mortara activates his attack mode, so he now drops down to 5th position, drops behind Mitch Evans. Evans yet to take his first attack mode. Here is Mortara now. He needs to make use of his attack mode. He pulls to the right-hand side, pulls ahead of Evans. Is he going to try and get the Jaguar as well? It's 3 wide as they come down into the corner, and Evans is taking Wehrlein too. They go side by side. Evans gets ahead of Pascal Wehrlein. Really good racing from, well, all of them, but also Mortara takes 2 places, Evans gets 1.
Edu Mortara from a fantastic view. So you think, yeah, okay. Mitch Evans, yeah, looking good. But that cutback was so close to disaster.
Oh my good, that was actually really... That's the kind of thing you always think about doing on the motorway, but never do. Sam Bird goes to the inside, Lynn puts him in the wall. The two go backwards, and they're both going to be pretty much out of the race. Sam Bird, I think, told him something with his hands there, and they're both going to be pretty annoyed at each other, but I think Lynn closed the door, to be perfectly honest with you.
Oh, big hit!
Gunter,
massive hit.
Gunter in the wall, out of the E-Prix, and De Vries has just activated his attack mode. That could scupper him, because this might be another safety car. Gunter dropping down the order. Mortara does activate attack mode, as does Mitch Evans behind, so Rast is up into 2nd place, but can Mortara get back through while he's in attack mode? This is going to be a really good opportunity for Mortara to get back into 2nd place.
Mortara hangs him out to the outside.
Mortara up into 2nd position, really strong drive this. Here comes Mitch Evans attacking Rast. Rast tries to cover him, but Evans gets the inside, and the Jaguar's up into 3rd place. Van Dorn is using his fan boost, and there's also a fight between Roland and Sims. Van Dorn is a little bit too far back from that pack to really fight with the fan boost. Nick De Vries through the final corner wins the first race of the Formula E World Championship. 2nd across the line is Eduardo Mortara. 3rd is Mitch Evans. 4th is René Rast. 5th is Wehrlein. All 5 lights are on. And we go green in DIRIYAH. Poor start from Sergio Sette Camera. Immediately Sam Bird on the right in the Jaguar tries to go to the outside and get him into 2nd place. Sette Camera locks up. Bird gets through. Bird into 2nd position. Then it is Sette Camera in 3rd. Freitz holds the lead. There's Sebastian Buemi under big pressure from Da Costa. Da Costa goes to the outside, gives Buemi a little bump on the turn into the chicane, and he makes the move stick. Oh, there's the attack. Up the inside goes Nico Müller, goes past Blomqvist. Someone locking up and going wide, think that's Blomqvist out of shape, and it is. Jean-Eric Verne goes past him. side by side. It's Cassidy and Buemi. Cassidy trying to get ahead of Buemi. In front, I think Da Costa's got past Blomqvist as well.
But Jean-Eric Vergne going through the attack mode activation zone now. He's got an extra 17.5% of power in that car. Here goes the current, the two-time champion going past the current champion.
So no fight there from Antonio Felix da Costa. And there, through goes attack mode, and that is Turvey and the Dragon of Muller. So because they went through attack mode there, Turvey was able to get through and not lose any positions. Vergne up the inside of Oliver Turvey, gets up into 4th position. Sergio Sette Camara, meanwhile, activates his attack mode. So Robin Freins activates his attack mode, comes out just in front of Sergio Sette Camara, and that's worked out okay for Freins.
As we see Robin Freins making the move on Sam Bird for the lead, Jack.
So he's in attack mode, Robin Freins, and he's going to be able to get back ahead of Sam Bird. Is he? Bird, will he take attack mode now? Yes, he will. Will he come out in front of the Dragon? No, he won't. So that's not worked out well for the Jaguar team at all. So that's the move. Bird back ahead of Sette Cameron. Jean-Eric Vergne in the black and gold DS Techeetah sends it up the inside, and there his teammate Antonio Felix da Costa activates his second attack mode.
Sam Bird just sitting back there. Oh, he's going for the move.
Okay,
there
so
we
Robin,
go.
are they gambling on a safety car? Are they gambling that that's going to be a safety car? And with Jake Dennis sitting there, you'd say it almost certainly has to be. Bird looking in his mirror. Freins goes to the inside, but he's in attack mode. He has more power. There goes the move from Da Costa. Wow, that was committed. He's going to lose out to his teammate Vergne now. Don't think I've seen an overtaking move made at that corner, and it didn't work out for Da Costa. Bird up the inside of Freins, coming into the chicane. The two DS Techeetahs are going side by side into the chicane. Team orders are done now by the looks of things. Sergio Sette Camara, oh, side by side through 20. Sette Camara activates attack mode. They're going to make contact. Jean-Eric Vergne's heading towards the wall. They both squeeze through. Once again, the rivalry at DS Techeetah absolutely unmanaged and uncontrolled.
Breathe, boys, breathe.
And it's a full course yellow. Oh, a lock-up for Gunter, and there he hits Blomqvist. So Gunter hitting Blomqvist on the run down into the chicane, and Gunter can't believe it. The race has come to a conclusion, so presumably not enough time to clear the safety car. So as a result, underwhelming style for Sam Bird. He wins another race in another season of Formula E for his new team, Jaguar. Safety car in. We go green in Rome as Stoffel van Dorn plunges down to the bottom of the hill. The left-hander at turn 3 at Tre Fontana, and he hasn't exactly sprinted away from Andre Lotterer. Lotterer has stayed with him. Roland has dropped back a little bit. So Sam Bird on a mission straight away, started in 10th, and after 3 racing laps is up into 9th position. Andre Lotterer up the inside, and there's a crash. Andre Lotterer hits Stoffel van Dorn, and Lotterer's got stuck in the barriers. Is everybody going to be able to make it through? There's a few contacts further back. Lotterer gets going again. Oliver Roland, the race leader, is given a drive-through penalty for using too much power. That's a real shame for the Nissan team. Going head-to-head for the lead. De Grassi covers the inside. Vergne goes to the outside. Surely no room around there.
That was brave stuff from Lucas de Grassi, but Jean-Eric Vergne's got the switch back into turn 8, thinks better of it.
So the second place DS Techeetah driver goes through attack mode. He'll get extra power, but where is he going to come out? He's going to be side by side with Sam Bird in the Jaguar, and he holds the inside of Sam Bird. Lotterer is going to try and follow through on Bird. Now, this is the key part for Vergne. He's in attack mode. He's got to try and, when he's in that full power, higher power mode, make the places back that he lost by activating it. Robin Freins goes for it.
But did he miss the first?
No, he got it.
Wow.
So Freins gets it, and De Vries activates it as well. Here comes Nick De Vries side by side with Sam Bird. There's a bit of contact as they come into Piazza JFK, but De Grassi does it now then. So he goes out wide, he'll lose the places. Vergne retakes the lead of the race.
as we see a pass for the lead.
Robin Freitz up the inside, going for the lead. Big lock-up from Jean-Eric Verne. Little puff on the left front as well from Robin Freitz, but he's still in second place. Verne leading, Freitz in second. Freitz has got extra power for a few more seconds. Is he going to go for it? Coming down into turn 3. Forces Verne to the inside. Verne covers the inside. Can Freitz get the comeback into 4? All of the time, Lucas Di Grassi, with the more power in the Audi, is coming on the attack. Down into turn 4, and there goes Di Grassi, comes out at the last minute and forces his way past Freitz. Di Grassi's up into second place. Nick de Vries, championship leader, gets up into 3rd spot, and Freitz drops down the field.
How many times can this guy hit me?
And there goes Verne then. So Verne, instead of trying to fight that out with Di Grassi, decides to take attack mode himself and try and climb up the order, and very late on the brakes is Stoffel van Dorn.
Push, window open.
Close the gap to Di Grassi, but it doesn't matter because Di Grassi activates his attack mode and comes out behind Jean-Eric Verne. So once again, Verne has track position. Bird with a brilliant move up the inside of Robin Freitz. Absolutely superb stuff from the British driver.
Jean-Eric Verne, 0 points so far this season as he goes for the lead.
Verne for the lead, up into Piazza Gandhi, and he makes the move stick, and Di Grassi whacks into the back of De Vries for good measure. Now De Vries still has an, oh, and he whacks into him again. Bird to the outside. Oh, and he moves over and covers and closes the door. And there goes Robin Freitz up the inside of Pascal Wehrlein.
Oh, late move by Sandberg. Absolutely beautiful lunge.
That's a bold one. Mitch Evans up the inside into turn 15 at the hairpin. That's the first time we've seen that overtake. Di Grassi sends it. Di Grassi sends it for the lead of 4. And wow, gets it stopped. That's a superb overtake from Lucas Di Grassi to move into the lead of the Rome Prix. All the 2 Mercedes EQ drivers. Stoffel van Dorn sends it on Nick de Vries at turn 4 at Nymphéo Park. De Vries was a bit caught out by that, wasn't he? He was like, oh, I'll cover, oh no.
He's not about defending.
And there goes Bird. No, it's Di Grassi slowing. It's race leader Lucas Di Grassi slowing on the way up the hill in a big spin, and the 2 Mercedes collide. Van Dorn's in the wall facing backwards. They all had to take evasive action to avoid a slowing Lucas Di Grassi, and that surely will bring out the safety car with 4 minutes plus 1 lap to go. Here's a look at what happened, Dario.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, he hit. So what happened? Van Dorn hit manhole cover that was raised on the track, lost control. Not his fault at all. Watch the Mercedes. Did you see it hit? The wheels came off the ground, and round he goes. And Nick de Vries has quite a hard impact with it, the right rear on the wall.
And Jean-Eric Verne wins the Rome Prix.
End of the race. Yes. Yes.
So we go green in Rome as the safety car comes in. Nick Cassidy leads the way. Norman Nato in the white and black Venturi is second. Then it's the other white and black car. The Porsche Cassidy's round at turn 7. A spin for Nick Cassidy as he turns it around, coming down, and from the lead of the race, he's locked the rears, just like Felix Rosenqvist did in Hong Kong in season 4. And now suddenly it's Norman Nato leading the way. Cassidy on the radio blamed a software issue. He said he just touched the brakes and they fully locked, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, and there is Bird on the attack up the inside of Buemi down into turn 4. So it looks like he's dropping back, and then suddenly he's made up a place into 10th position. To the inside goes Nick Cassidy, and he makes the move, and there's the move for the lead. Wehrlein ahead of Nato. The Porsche hits the front.
Whoa, beautiful pass. Look at the rears. You can see Pascal Wehrlein correcting the lock.
And there's a bold one from Van Dorn, and I don't think that Nato saw him coming.
That was a late one from Stoffel.
And he goes again, down into the Marconi hairpin. He's got that feeling that he needs to catch up.
Which is 17.5%.
Oliver Rowland is the first to go through it and activate attack mode. He comes out just behind Nick Cassidy, who has got ahead of Muller. And then Rowland sends it up the inside of Cassidy. Cassidy in the wall. And Rowland just tried to make it 3. Did he mean to attack? I think. Rowland goes for it again at the same corner and gets ahead of Norman Nato. Gunter goes for Rowland into turn 4 at Nymphéo Park. Now, here comes Nato. He is in attack mode and he's trying to get back ahead of Roland as they go side by side. And Nato trying to be a little forceful there.
Again, so let's see what happens to
That's what happened
Sandberg.
to Bird. So he sends it in on Muller at 14 and then gets past.
Yeah, just too late from Sandberg. Locked the fronts up, and you see the result. Look at him, just late lunge, typical Sandberg move. But just you can hear the tires chirping.
De Grassi's off. De Grassi's got damage at the front and the front left as he hits someone. Sims is third, but there is race leader Stoffel van Dorn in the Mercedes EQ car because Verline has activated his first attack mode then. Full course yellow.
This is for the
And
car 11.
big hit. So De Grassi came across to cover and kind of came across the front of Buemi, who was in attack mode, and I think De Grassi wasn't. And that's what pitched De Grassi into the wall. That feels a bit racing incident-y to me.
Well, I think what's happening...
Maybe De Grassi's block is a little too late.
Lucas put a big block on Sebastian Buemi. It looks like Buemi just said, yeah, no, not having it.
Oh, and there, Alexander Sims absolutely on it. Pascal Verline caught napping, and Sims is up into second position in the Mahindra. Really, really smart stuff. He's one of the cleverest drivers on the grid, is Alexander Sims. Here, meanwhile, is Nato and Gunter asking for trouble. And getting it. Gunter just about getting past. Roland fancies this one. Buemi is under attack from Da Costa. Da Costa in attack mode, taking advantage. No, Mitch. Oh, Evans sent it. Late in the day, they got away with it, but it's so difficult to get past. You activate your fan boost, and there we go. Da Costa uses his fan boost, gets to the inside of Roland, into Piazza Gandhi. Nato ahead of Verline. So Nato's taken third place away from Pascal Verline.
Yeah, the old-fashioned way outbroke him on the inside. That was lovely. And dealing with those bumps and those manhole covers in the middle of the road. And here's the view from Pascal Verline. You don't want to happen. Just look to your left. There's a Rocket Venturi.
Oh, in the wall is René Rast. And that's coming out of turn one. And he's squiggled his way into the wall there. And he's spun. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, it's crabbing. So, yeah, wishbone broke because he's hit the wall quite hard. And he's hit the wall harder. He's having such a good race as well.
Yeah. Safety car
in this lap.
in
Please
this
respect the link.
lap. Green flag, and there goes Van Dorn. Van Dorn leading in the Mercedes EQ as we come through the final corner at turn 19. Sims behind him, Nato is third, Verline, Mortara, Gunter Evans, Da Costa, Bird and Roland the top 10, but Nato and Mortara, oh, he's big out of shape, and he's managed to save it. Savor the seas of Renault Mortara, not savor the season here. De Vries, Bird and Roland wiped out.
Watch on the left.
Boof. Oh.
Yeah, and he's already been hit.
That is a bird sandwich. And Stoffel van Dorn wins the Rome Prix.
Redemption.
Here comes Antonio Felix da Costa, slippery and sliding through the final corner, gets on the power and gets the race underway in Valencia. Buemi heading towards the gravel. Meanwhile, it's side by side further back as Nato attacks Lotterer. And Buemi's going to get hit. Lotterer at the scene of the accident once again spins Buemi around. He was fighting with Nato. There's a crunch of carbon further back as well. Buemi can't get going. That's the reason for the full course yellow and a full safety car now deployed. I think Nick Cassidy also had to take evasive action as well. Gunter was a bit loose coming through the exit of 2 and 3, and look at Nick de Vries.
There's something loose, Jack. There's something loose on the front left of Alex Lin's car. Lin's coming back at him as he comes down the back straight towards turn 8. Who's going to be? Oh, that was a robust defense there.
And there goes de Vries for second. The Dutchman is carving his way up the field, ahead of Lin, ahead of Gunter, and now he's going to set his sights on the race leader, Antonio Felix da Costa. But da Costa is quite away at the road, and that's bold stuff from Sims getting involved, trying to get past Norman Nato. Can Lin find the grip on the outside of that corner, or is Gunter going to show him the door and show him the gravel? He gives him space. They're still wheel to wheel. Brilliant racing, and Lin is through. The two Neos going side by side, charging down into the chicane. Bird is still down in...
spin.
There's a bit of damage, I think, on the front of Gunter's car, and Sims is trying to get through. He's got the cutback underneath him into 5, and Alexander Sims in the Mahindra makes his way up into 5th position. Here's what happened with Roland then. He's going right round the outside at 8 for the inside at 9. Lovely stuff.
Great move, really opportunistic.
It's Gunther.
Gunther.
No grip confirmed, and now he's beached in the gravel. Mercedes EQ are flying up the order, and there's another one for Stoffel Vandoorne, just as the safety car is deployed.
What happened to him? And as he got on the brake, he lost the back end as he got on the brake. I wonder if he touched the curb or the white line on the right-hand side.
Green flag racing again, and Da Costa slithers his way through that final chicane, and Sims goes to the outside. And is he going to get through here into 4th place? Roland holds it in. Sims with a twitch. Gets on the curb. Keeps the car pointing the right way, but Roland's still there. Still gets the job done. The safety car is deployed at Sete Camera. Sete Camera in the gravel. Oh, so Vandoorne.
So Vandoorne had gone off, then he rejoins alongside
so that's
Sete
Muller.
Camera.
Oh, Sete Camera's already there. So Da Costa again goes pretty early, coming into turn 12. The two Mahindras are looking a bit loose. De Vries was looking a bit loose. Oh, and there's a late move from Nato. Nato passed Verline into 2, or at least trying to pass Verline. The Porsche keeps it in around the outside. A little bit of a wheel bang. Robin Freins is trying to take advantage in the Envision Virgin car. He's in the purple machine behind these two who are still side by side. Nato drops a wheel in the gravel and still pulls it off. Around the outside, in attack mode, big slide from Verline. Keeps it together, but that allows Freins through, and Cassidy up the inside as well. Both Envision Virgin cars swooping in to take advantage of Pascal Verline, who's skidding into the gravel. Safety car deployed. Another safety car.
Yeah, Lotterer just too quick there, too quick. I mean, to be fair to Mortara, he did give him space, I think.
Racing gets back underway. Da Costa leading. He did a good restart. De Vries is with him as they come out across the line. Am I being dramatic here? Is De Vries going to be the only driver to finish this race?
Well, Dennis isn't looking good, is he?
Here they come, out of the final corner and across the line, and the checker flag's not there. There's another lap. None of them have energy.
Yeah,
this is an absolute catastrophe. De Vries is going to be the only driver. Yeah, maybe Cassidy.
What's going on? Look, they're all weaving around because
all of the field, apart from Mercedes, have miscalculated the length of the race. This is an unbelievable end to the Valencia E-Prix. Here comes Nick De Vries. Out across the line, the checkered flag falls. De Vries wins. But Nick De Vries wins for Mercedes EQ. Who else is going to finish with enough energy? Maybe Muller and Vandoorne.
Mega job. That's how you win an FE race. Right there.
All 5 lights are on. And we go green in Valencia. It's a decent getaway from Lynn. Tom Blomqvist has probably got the best start, and as a result, dives to the inside. A bit of contact. Turvey is going in on Blomqvist. Turvey passes his Neo teammate at turn 1, gets up into 3rd position. Blomqvist immediately trying to fight back. Norman Nato in the Venturi is getting involved in the fight. Andre Lotterer is lurking and locks up. Oh, it's a big mistake from Blomqvist. There's Sebastian Buemi running in 10th position now. And we go on board with him in driver's eye, in the middle of the pack. Oh, he's getting past here. Sergio Sete Camera is getting feisty up the inside and loses a place. There comes Verne then. So started in 7th place, Jean-Eric Verne. The DS Techeetah, the Frenchman, on his 31st birthday, has now got up into 5th position ahead of Tom Blomqvist. Oh, there's Sergio Sete Camera going in on Da Costa. Mortara's going in on René Rast.
Oh, look at this. That's opportunistic. Around the outside
That's
was that
Mortara.
That's 2 places.
Turvey is doing it. And is he going to lose out to Nato? Yes, he is. Slots in behind, so only 1 position lost. You have to use attack mode 2 times during the race. I think that'll open up the gap for Jake Dennis to take attack mode, and Turvey and Nato are going side by side, coming down into, and there goes Dennis. So Dennis into attack mode. Lynn follows him through, and Turvey gets ahead of Lynn. So Turvey up into 2nd place, Lynn down to 3rd.
Turvey's gone defensive, so he's forcing Lynn to go the long way around. Lynn's got more power, more speed, and just drives around him.
Nato has gone past Turvey as well. So that early attack mode for Turvey gave him initial track position, but now in the net scheme of things, he's dropped a position to Norman Nato, but he has managed to stay ahead of Jean-Eric Verne. No, he hasn't. Just as I say that, Verne squeezes through into turn 2. Verne now up into 4th place, having started 7th on the grid. Dennis leads, Lynn 2nd, Nato 3rd. Here comes René Rast, who's charging up the field even more now. The Audi driver looking to the inside of Andre Lotterer, and Rast is suddenly up into 4th position here. In attack mode, Rast has carved through the field. There's the next attack mode being activated for John-Eric Verne, and Lin's in the gravel at the exit of turn 9. What happened there? The Mahindra driver, who's running in second place, and suddenly Jake Dennis is pulling away in front.
Look up at the front, Rast now getting ahead of Nato with 15 seconds to go. No, he doesn't. Nato holds him off.
Rast is absolutely charging. The Audi driver started 14th on the grid, and he's just carved through the field, and he's up into third place. This is a remarkable performance from the German. Here's Lin and Verne battling over 7th position now. I don't know how. Roland is the only driver not to have used both attack modes, and as I say that, he does activate it. So does Lin. That's going to be close with Buemi. Buemi sees him coming, dives out of the way. Stoffel Van Dorn trying to take advantage. The Mercedes EQ, no, in the wall. Buemi turns in. Van Dorn's there, and after a strong drive through the field, it's going to be 0 points for Stoffel Van Dorn and the Mercedes EQ squad. It is a 5-second time penalty for Norman Nato for causing a collision. So Norman Nato, the second place driver, has a 5-second penalty. And there it was, more energy, sends it to the inside of Oliver Rowland, and through goes Alex Lin then. And that was on board with Lin coming into turn 2. So De Grassi ahead, and here's now the move. 4th place, Alex Lin gets ahead.
Jake, we need to slow down the pace by 1 second in this sector, 1 second. And we have a flat out last lap. We need to slow.
And that's what Dennis is being told, slow down, and then we will have a flat out last lap. It's going to be tight here.
Jean-Eric Verne's got 5%. Somebody went wide there, Jack.
Yeah, it was Lotter. I think he just locked up the right front.
Definitely last lap, boys, yeah?
Yeah, definitely last lap, flat out.
Go, go, go! Vamos is the message to Jake Dennis and the DHL Valencia E-Prix. All the talk coming into Valencia was, you don't want to be leading this race. That's the worst possible place to be until the end. Jake Dennis has proved them all wrong. From start to finish, lights to flag, and it's victory in Valencia for Jake Dennis. His first win in ABB FIA Formula E.
I am so happy. I am so happy. You might even have a beer.
And we go green in Monaco. There's a lot of wheel spin for Pascal Wehrlein further back, and Evans has got a good getaway. He might have the inside coming into Sandevot. Locks both his front wheels. Fries tries to hang it around the outside and keeps second position. Everybody else steaming in. Rast, they're 3 wide. Coming up through Beau Rivage, and Sims is locking up, and there's a bit of contact. And coming through Mirabeau. Everybody makes it through safely. Meanwhile, Roland is attacking Gunter. Now we're into the hairpin, and everybody is safely through as well, but I think someone's off. Oh, and there's a contact there. That is Sims in trouble. There's also someone off at Mirabeau. Here comes Freins for the lead. Robin Freins on the attack. He's through.
Black and gold to Cheetah through attack mode activation zone.
Da Costa from second place then activates his attack mode. There's the look from Verne. Verne is going for Evans round the outside at the New Nouvelle chicane, and Verne gets through, and Da Costa's going to get caught up in that. Evans goes straight across. Now I think he'll have to give that position back, surely. They're going to go side by side into to back, and Evans comes out in front, and Gunter takes advantage and gets past Jean-Eric Verne. Brilliant wheel-to-wheel racing on the streets of Monaco. He's side by side here with Verne, and then he just doesn't take the corner and gets ahead of Verne. Surely Freins takes attack mode this time around. Indeed he does. Race leader activates attack mode. Freins to the outside for the lead of the race again, and Freins is through. Robin Freins activates his second attack mode, and it means that Da Costa is back in front again. So Da Costa has track position once more. Freins is back through, is he? Yes. Freins is back through ahead of Antonio Felix Da Costa, so he's taken his second attack mode, and he's in the lead of the Monaco E-Prix, Robin Freins. Things looking very, very good for the Dutchman out in front. And the fastest lap of the race. Here's a look at how Freins got the lead then, just coming through the tunnel. As meanwhile, Da Costa and Gunter activate their second attack mode, and Evans is going to be side by side with Da Costa into Mirabeau. The Jaguar on the inside, the Techeetah on the outside. Now the other way around. Da Costa does the fan boost in the tunnel. They're going to go side by side coming through the long right-hander. Freins covers the inside. Da Costa sweeps to the outside. Turns in, takes the lead.
As he's turning in there, I was thinking, is there a car there?
Da Costa in the lead of the Monaco E-Prix, and Evans is now all over the back of Freins. Evans to the outside, Freins on the inside into Sandevot. Evans sweeps through. up into second position, and he's still got 2 minutes of attack mode remaining. He's going to be all over the back of Da Costa.
Okay, head down, max efficiency, max
He's
efficiency.
going for it now!
Keep energy under control, let's chase him.
What a move!
Evans up through Beau Rivage, takes the lead in the Monaco E-Prix. Absolutely outrageous stuff from the Kiwi.
He clearly had his bravery pills this morning, did he not?
Rene Rast has stopped climbing up the hill, and that's an interesting position. That could bring out a safety car. He's got damage on the front, and the safety car is deployed here in Monaco.
This is a great camera angle. You see Nick Cassidy not doing anything wrong. No, look at the understeer,
yeah.
Look at the front of the Audi, just, oh, yeah, he hit that hard.
And look at this, Evans above. I stole that off Twitter, so sorry about that. Evans goes to the right.
And at this point, he's probably thinking, yes, they're going to crash, they're going to crash.
Safety car in this lap. Mitch Evans floors the throttle. We go green in Monaco once more.
You have the fan boost to use. One more lap to use it.
Done it.
Side by side, and here comes Da Costa. They make contact. Evans holds the lead, desperate for his third win in his Formula E career. Gunter's round. Final lap of the E-Prix. It's going to be so close for Mitch Evans to get to the end of this. If he hangs on, it'll be one of the most remarkable drives that we've seen in Formula E. Da Costa goes for it into Beau Rivage. Da Costa to the outside and to the lead. All locked up, gets it stopped. Da Costa takes the lead on the final lap. The DS Techeetah driver hits the front. The reigning champion is going to secure his first win of the season. Robin Fries is going to try and take second because Evans is going to be so close, so marginal getting to the end. Jean-Eric Verne is involved as well. Fries to the inside. They bang wheels. Evans cuts across. There's a crunch of carbon fibre. Evans still holding on to second place. The widest Formula E car you've ever seen. But Da Costa cleared him. Da Costa comes through the final corner. Da Costa wins in Monaco.
Jack Nicholls has lost his voice.
An unreal end to the E-Prix, and Freins gets second, does he? Yes! Freins to the line!
Oh man, I just won Monaco, man. This is insane.
Antonio Felix da Costa takes the win. Robin Freins in second, Evans in third, Verne in fourth, Gunter fifth. Neither Mercedes-Benz finishing that race. There you go. There's the results.